Government allocation, government allocated seed. What are they? What does it mean? I'm sure you might have been hearing a lot of vendors say that the landed property in ibeju-lekki or some areas of Lagos has the title called government allocation. Okay, so I just want to address the little difference between government allocation and government allocated seed. There's so much difference. They are almost the same thing, but there's a very little difference. And I also will tell you an underground history about government allocation. So welcome to today's video. I am Chantal. I am a lead related consultant on this channel and your host. Okay, so over the years we've helped smart investors, investors in Nigeria and investors in diaspora to secure safe and profitable land and houses in the US. First of all, government allocation simply means land allocated to individuals, organizations, companies, cooperatives by government themselves directly. What is this begin to understand what government allocation and what government allocation is all about? Currently, government allocation has been valid in Lagos real estate. Virtually every land you get in Lekki now has government allocation and so some records always say government allocated seed, but the correct word is government allocation and this from O because there are two different titles on the land. Now, government allocation has now become the most prevalent and most popular land, especially in the corridor. And this is because governments no longer issue excision on lands. Some years back, like 5 years ago, 3 years ago, we still have lands that is accession in progress, survey, freehold, and all of that. So they were then the land title we were giving or we were selling back then in ibeju-lekki, especially that ibeju-lekki is a developing location and development is still ongoing, albeit gradually. Government allocation has taken over excision in progress, survey, a freehold. And this became a thing under this present administration, government Sanwo-Olu administration. They stopped issuing excision, just like when it was under Governor Ambode, that was giving excision in progress, gazette, and all of those titles. But now those ones are no longer what it is right now. So there is one thing with government allocation. Government allocation is more solid because government allocated this land to the individual or a government that is or company that is selling to you. So that is what I makes it a very solid title. Now, the little difference with government allocated C of O is that there's not really something like government allocated C, but rather there is government allocation and C of O because they are all different processes of different land titles. Why do I say so? Government allocation always happens in a scheme, in a government scheme. Government allocation before now is issued by government on lands in government scheme. Just like Lekki Phase 1, Lekki Phase 2 or Lekki Scheme 2, which is in Naija. These are places government allocated those lands by themselves, one by one to individuals that basically worked with that government or that indicated interest in owning lands within government schemes. So then governments were the ones developing these lands themselves. But now government doesn't have that time, doesn't have that luxury of time to start developing residential estates and their schemes. So what they do now is that government now allocates a bulk of a whole place to an individual or a company that indicated interest. So that is why we have government allocation on large expanse of lands now. Now, why I say that there is nothing like government allocated C of O, that is it jargon or something? Okay, so government allocation comes first before C of O. Of course, C of O comes from government. So it is government allocation and C of O. This is why I say so. First of all, government allocates that bulk land to you. It could be 10 hectares, 15 hectares, 20 hectares, and so much more to a company, to individuals, etc., that are going to develop that land. Now, what happens with government allocation is that government allocation is not cheap. It comes with a lot of demands and it is not cheap. So, what happens with government allocation is when you are allocated that land, you might have sent demand notice to government, and government allocates that bulk land to you. You are going to pay some certain amount of money to government, and you are still going to go ahead to settle the indigenous people that owns those lands. So by the time you pay government for the allocation, you are also going to settle the indigenous people. These are all money. Then you now go ahead to possess the C of O of this land, which also is money. So that is why currently you will very hardly see a land in ibeju-lekki that has government allocation and C of O that is below 20 million. It's very, very rare. Quite as in, even in Yepe. So it is very difficult to see a land that has government allocation and C of O going below 30 million, 20 million in ibeju-lekki precisely. So that is why we are now selling government allocation, government excision. So if anybody is selling any land to you now in 2025 and say that it has excision in progress, or that it has excision, and that excision is less than 4 years, please run, because there is a very high possibility that that title is not genuine. And this is because the present Lagos State government, Governor Sanwo-Olu government, doesn't issue excision in progress. It is no more valid. Because if you previously have a land that has excision or gazette, you don't have any problem. The only thing you need to do is that you have to go ahead to perfect these lands in your name and get the governor's consent on those lands. I hope this video has been able to clarify the government allocation things and government allocated C of O. And before I go, I must make you understand that government allocation and government allocates and C of O is the current best title of land to buy into in Lagos right now. Lagos mainland, Lagos Island, that is the current land title in Lagos. And if you're coming across my video for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. I am Chantal. I am your host on this channel. Alright, so if there's another thing we want to talk about, or if you're interested in investing in real estate in Lagos this year, please give me a call on the number on the caption and also on the screen, so that we explore the various investment opportunities and offers in Lagos, especially within the ibeju-lekki corridor. Thank you for watching this video, and please do well to subscribe if you're coming across my video for the first time. So I'll be glad to hear from you. Once again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, maybe you're seeing my video for the first time, or you're a regular stopover but you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video and also click on the notification button so that you get notified when I upload subsequent videos. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye bye.